How to blow dry hair straight. Hi, welcome to Videojug. I'm Richard Ashforth from Seiko. What I'm going to show you now is how to blow dry your hair to get a nice, smooth, even, straight result. First thing we need to do before blow drying is to apply a styling product. And we do this for a couple of reasons. Obviously, this helps in the styling of your hair, but more importantly, it helps protect your hair and it will take the brunt of the heat from any of the styling tools used. So once applied, try to evenly distribute the product through the hair, comb it through or brush it through, so you're not getting any heavy areas of product in there. So once the product's all combed through, I'm going to take my hairdryer and use a technique that we call wrap drying. And this is a simple technique where we use the head as a roller to even the bend out in the hair. And we're going to direct the hair around the head, flat to the head, followed by the dryer, and work the hair backwards and forwards, as I say, using the head as a big roller so we get a nice, even and smooth result. One thing you'll notice is that I'm always going to use my dryer pointing from roots through to ends in order to flatten the cuticle and get the shiniest result possible. First in one direction, changing my hands, that's very important, and then working in the opposite direction. Swapping the hands means that you don't get a spiralling action happening with your hair where one side sits well and the other side sits badly. If I'd like more lift around the crown area, I'd simply go against the root movement. Where I want the hair to sit a little bit flatter, perhaps around the hairline, I'm going to go with the general growth pattern of the hair. If you do have a fringe, Carly doesn't, but if you do have a fringe, you may want to start to work on that area first. Obviously that's the area that frames your face and is very important. Also it's the area that you're going to look at the most, and if it's not dried correctly, that's going to get on your nerves. If you imagine you blow drying one area that's wet and its neighbouring area is dry, some of that heat is going to spill over into the dry area and you're going to end up over drying those areas. So as even as possible, we try and get the hair to dry off in unison. So here we can see how the hairdryer is directing the air from roots all the way through to the tips, ensuring we get a nice flat surface to the hair, smoothing the cuticle and maximising on shine. So once the hair's almost to the point of being dry, we can go through the hair in sections and place the hair directly in the brush and then blow dry, still working from roots to ends, but being a little bit more literal in the direction that you want the hair to sit. We can also use this technique to control the direction of the ends. So by putting the brush on at a definite angle and allowing the hair to bend in the brush, this will have an influence on the way that the ends move and the direction that they move in. Once again, creating the angle in the brush, following through all the way to the ends, and as you can see, the ends are starting to move in this direction. And so there we've got our finished result. Nice smooth blow dry. A few points to remember: always apply a product to protect the hair from the heat of the hairdryer. Use a nice simple technique of brushing the hair backwards and forwards, using the head like a big roller to get a nice even bend through the hair. And then finally, little finishing techniques, controlling the ends a little bit to get them to work in the direction you want and getting them nice and smooth.